Okay, I wanted to check in with my spirit guides tonight, and I thought maybe a topic that would be of interest is timelines. There is a lot of discussion in the spiritual community about timelines, and I thought it would be an interesting subject that I myself would like to understand a bit more. So, am I connected with my spirit guides? Yes. Okay, wonderful. So, I guess I'm wondering if the term timeline could be analogous to a potentiality, and that's a very big yes. So, in other words, are there many, or infinite number of timelines available to us in the incarnational experience? Yes. Okay. So, a lot of those results or timeline, excuse me, paths probably have to do with our free will choices and our probably maybe even vibration and frequency, and maybe the free will of others. And those kind of are what I'm guessing frame the timelines that we are in. So I guess I'm wondering how much control maybe we have. Can we control the timeline we are on? Yes. Okay. Can you provide any more details about that to us? Yes. Y O U D E C I D E decide T H E the T I M E L I N E timeline Y O U A R E R O N on. You decide the timeline you are on. Okay. And something that occurred to me was if we are maybe at a choice point between two alternatives, and does it make a difference where we put our intention and energy as to which timeline we are on, which makes sense, but I just wanted to confirm maybe on an energetic level. So in other words, if we think a lot of thoughts about a particular potentiality or timeline, and that could be negative too, that could be negative potentialities, like things aren't working out, like maybe we're thinking a lot of thoughts about losing a job or losing a relationship or something of that nature. If we put a lot of energy into that timeline, is it more likely than that timeline will manifest? Yes, and that is a huge yes. So in other words, it sounds like our thoughts and our intentions play a significant role in the timelines that we are on. Yes. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add, or could maybe give us any more information about these timelines? Yes. Okay. Y O U C A and can J U M P jump T I M E L I N E S. You can jump timelines. So in other words, what I think you're saying is that if we have a huge shift in the way we look at our external reality and how we look at ourselves, probably what I'm guessing is more of how we look at ourselves, we can create a completely different timeline that we exist on. Yes. So perhaps maybe we've made some mistakes and maybe some bad decisions, and we feel like we are not on the timeline that we wish to be on. So if we greatly want to change our future and shift to a different timeline, a better timeline that serves us, how do we go about doing that? B, Y by C, H, A, G, I, N, G changing, Y, O, U, R, your, M, I, N, D, S, E, T, by changing your mindset. Okay, so our thoughts and intentions are a crucial part of creating the life or the timeline that we wish to have in this experience. Okay. I wondered is there a time delay possibly? So the results may not manifest immediately. So it's not like we're having a rough time and we've made a lot of decisions that aren't working for us, and then we instantly change our intention and focus and then hope that things will manifest immediately. So that's not going to work out. No. So how long? I mean, I don't know. I know that time is an illusion and we've talked about that before, but how long in this time experience in the earthly construct could it take for us to begin to see results of changing our mindset and intentions? M O N T H S, months. Okay, so it's not going to happen right away. So what I'm guessing is that we probably need to set an intention on a daily basis of the life that we wish to lead and focus on the positives, if that's what we wish to experience, of the timeline potentialities that we wish to have. So maybe we wish to have a very rewarding, financially, fulfilling job, and we're maybe not in that position right now. If we get up each day and make a definite effort to set the intention to create that reality for ourselves, and we do give it some time, this could manifest for us. Yes. Okay. Are there any other parts of the situation that I am missing? Yes. Okay. And I think I know what you're going to say, but go ahead. Y, O, U, M, U, S, T, must, M, A, K, E, make, C, H, A, N, G, E, S, changes, T, O, 2, Y, O, U, R, S, E, L, F. You must make changes to yourself, because again, you can't change others. They have free will, and you can only change yourself. So that's where maybe the self-reflection piece and introspection and really deciding what you want and maybe the changes you need to make that happen, along with setting the intention to do so. And if we do those things, will we begin to see results? Yes, and that is a huge yes. Okay, wonderful. And I would imagine staying out of fear might be an element of that as well, because how would fear impact any of these intentions? Perhaps we're afraid or feeling fearful. Would that have an impact? And that is also a huge yes. Okay, so how would that affect our intention setting? Y, O, U, W, I, L, will, N, O, T, not, F, I, N, defined, W, H, A, T, what? Y, O, U, A, R, E, R, L, O, K, I, N, G, looking, F, O, R. You will not find what you are looking for. So in other words, if we have to let go of the fear also. So we have to set an intention and do it daily of what the life that we want to lead or whatever we're hoping to manifest. We have to look within ourselves and decide what we need to change about ourselves. And we also need to let go of fear. Okay, I love that. I love that. Okay, all right. Well, this sounds like an important understanding of how this reality exists for us. So I, for one, am grateful to you. So is there anything else you'd like to add at this time? No. Okay. W, E, we. L, O, V, E, love. Y, O, you. We love you. Okay, thank you so much. Giving you much love and gratitude. Good night.